Showtime.
And I'm the blue Joker in this.
Okay.
We both use default.
Okay. Wait, hold on. I think I missed something already. This is gonna be confusing with the colors. Okay, yeah, he down tilted that U twice. Okay, so down tilt. Yeah. Then you got that grab. I don't even know how that happened. It just worked. 3 down tilts already. Okay. Nair, I don't like that Nair from him, actually. Okay. Okay. Unfortunate misgrab. Yep, that's good. Nice. Want to see back airs here. There's one. Nice. Okay, he's learning. So right there, I don't mind that forward tilt. Although you missed it, it kind of is what it is. But I don't mind that you let him land. I keep this in mind though. This is absolutely going to be a panic option or a habit of his, landing with a nair or something like that from the stage or from the edge or from the ledge, and coming down and immediately spot dodging. Right? He spot dodged it before you did anything, so I feel like that's going to come out quite a bit in the future. I'll throw up air. Yeah. Let's try and land here.
The classic.
Mm-hmm.
The classic.
Okay, nair. That's extreme danger. So even in the Ditto here, the fact that these Aegons are coming out as much as they are, it's not terrible, but I feel like they could be you could be reversing, or he could be reversing you a lot more.
Yeah.
I want to see, let me just see what happened here. So, okay, the roll into the immediate spot dodge. Even right there, yeah, he caught you with the back air. So you kind of guys are both doing the same thing from the ledge a little bit there. Still not a terrible spot. Okay.
Yeah.
Right there, so that's got to go. I think we've talked about this in the past, right? So if you get this knockdown, so right there. So you hit him with a nair, right? Whether or not you knew he was going to jump or not jump, right here, I'd just be waiting, right? Very, very strong chance, and this is something that's just, this has to be ingrained in your mind moving forward, that better players in the corner are not going to jump here, because it's so obvious that if they do jump, you're going to try and catch that, and if you do happen to catch their jump, they're going to be off stage with no jump, in which case it could be guns down, nair, back air, basically whatever you want. It's not even like against Joker, this is against any character, unless they have like 5 jumps, right? If it's like Pit or Meta Knight or something like that, yeah, then they probably could jump, or they would jump here because they have lots to go around. But basically, no one here is going to jump. The fact that he misses tech, that's another whole story. But if I was in his position, I would have either tried to A land, so throw it like a back air at the last second to like come down with no landing leg, or I would have air dodged or tried to tech. Right, I'm not going to jump here. So when you go up for this back air here against a lower level player, and this is why it's important to also preface this as well, or specify this, is a lower level player might have jumped, or probably would have jumped, and this would have been a good call out, but then I'd also be telling you that you're probably playing a lower level player, right? So a better player knows, and he knows the value of his jump, so he's not going to use it right here, because if he, like I said, he gets caught, not guaranteed death, but bad spot to be in right here.
Okay, so wait there in the future.
Yep, I would say, so if this situation happens like this, I would wait right here, like literally right here, or maybe like back a little bit. You can see my mouse as well, right?
Yes.
Okay, so right here or right here, and say, do something. I tell him, basically, if you get up into the corner, let's say if you neutral get up right here, you better shield, because if you don't shield, you're going to get destroyed by something. Or if you roll into the corner, I'd also call that a habit, but 9 times out of 10, the better player option to go for right here would be a neutral get up into shield, or neutral get up into like a jab or a forward tilt right here, right? So that if you do happen to rush up, the worst thing that could happen to him is he gets grabbed and forward thrown, right? If he goes for a jab and you go for a grab, he stuffs out your grab, right? So if he just stands up and does nothing, or stands up and then tries to jump, same thing would happen, and you catch him with that back air, right? I know we're spending a lot of time on this one spot, but it is important to point out.
No, I understand.
Okay. He really likes down tilt a lot. So the thing is, too...
This is the... Okay, can I mention something? This is actually the first time I see him down tilt this much against me. I think when we first fought in the Ditto, like, weeks ago, he didn't use it as much. So I did...
Go ahead.
Sorry, what? I did feel like this was a new option, and he tends to try and experiment, I guess, a bit more.
Okay. So as far as with these down tilts, the only thing I would say, and like this is why I actually prefer that people do down tilt against me, because I can just kill them for doing that. Down tilt doesn't stale as far as distance, and doesn't change. It stales, I guess, if you hit on shield like a little bit because of just stale moves. But as far as like, he can't change the distance of it, and it's not invincible during it at all. So it's like a very bad roll if people are doing it as a way of using it as a movement option. If he's like catching a landing with it or trying to extend a combo with it, then that's different. But if he just does it for the sake of doing it to like get underneath you, it's like, okay, you could be jumping less, dashing back and going for down smashes, dashing back and going for F smashes. Like a lot of really bad stuff can happen to someone who down tilts too much, right? So it's like even something like this, like so let's say, where was it? Right here. So when he hits you here, there's a chance that this would have crossed up your shield, so it would have been hard to deal with right here. But if you're expecting, let's say, potentially you think he's going to go for a down tilt, what I would have done here is dash back and gone for at least a forward tilt. If you both missed each other, then it kind of is what it is. I wouldn't really be going for F smash just yet. It wouldn't kill, so you don't want to show your hand too early. One of the things too at higher levels of play is when you start throwing out smash attacks against certain reads, people are going to pick up on that, saying like, oh, okay, he's recognizing that I'm down tilting a lot at this range. That's why I throw the F smash. It's not necessarily a random smash attack, right? So I just go for a forward tilt to try and punish that.
Got it.
Okay. I don't like that at all, that you came down as aggressive as you did, trying to land on top of him. So right here when you came down, whether or not you threw anything out or not, you just kind of came down to get past him. You have all this space over here to try and get down, right? Either try and come down here or land on the platform and then come down with like a back air or something, because you don't know what he's going to do. He could have potentially hit you up here as well too. I don't know if you had your jump. So you get hit here, then you use your jump. So yeah, same kind of situation here, right? The fact that he came down like this, if he hits his back air, so you got lucky he missed this, because if he hit this, you're off stage with no jump, right? And if he is as good of a player as you say that he is, he's going to line up his down smash, and he's going to try and two frame you, right? Or he's going to run off and go for a back air and hit you into the back of the stage, or the side of the stage, right? He's not going to sit back here and try and forward tilt you if he actually has good timing with his down smash. The biggest thing too with making his down smash so viable in the situation is the fact that you don't have a jump. You can't stall really at all. Right, you can shoot it like one gun, but as soon as you get low enough to have to up B, he's just going to go for it. And if he hits you at 60, like a half charge or almost fully charged down smash, you're probably going to die, especially if you have no jump, because he can just do it again. Or if you have to up B like way out here and come up like this, he comes out with the back air or forward air, or you F charge the smash attack right here and you're dead, right? All these things that we're saying, obviously this isn't what happened, but that could have been the timeline that we're living in had he landed this back air. Right, so just be careful landing on somebody right here too. Definitely respect a character with a disjoint when you're trying to land.
Okay, for sure.
Okay. I was gonna say he's definitely gonna roll. He's rolled twice now.
Okay. I actually noticed the roll twice.
Okay.
This is good though.
Levels guys.
Yeah, I caught my.
Good. I was gonna say you absolutely have to get that punish. That's the thing too. This is almost like a small praise moment, which is good. I would say a situation like this. No, this is good, because like I feel like, not that you would have missed this in the past, but if this is a good player, you absolutely have to do. You have to destroy people when they make a mistake like this, right? Because I'll have this kind of thing happen in coaching sessions, or I'm playing against friends, or I'm playing against somebody who's allegedly quite good, and if I do something like this and they don't punish me, this can be the reason why you lost. It's because you didn't kill him right here, right?
Right.
I know he's at 133, but this could have been jabs and forward tilts and nairs and down throws and forward throws, and he's all the way up to 180. Meanwhile, you're at 110, 120, maybe even dead, because he still has full Arsene too, right? Or he has full Arsene now, I should say. So
well,
it's good
I
that
have
you
full
get that punish.
now.
Yeah, but it's good that you got that punish. Got him out of there, and it keeps the game competitive, right? Let me go back a little bit here. So right there, you gotta get that. You gotta get that tech. So actually, in this situation here, so this is kind of the same situation as what happened to him earlier, right? So he stayed on the ground, covered the ground, right? So he tried to cover the potential tech or miss tech. If you teched in place here, this still would have caught you. If you teched and rolled into the corner, this still would have caught you. Miss your tech, this catches you. If you roll in, then you get past him, but you also have to get to the ground. So he's going to try and bet on his speed that he can get you before you get a chance to tech and go to the ground and roll behind him. What you could have done here to try and defend yourself is throw out a back air on landing. Like I was saying before too, is he could have A landed with back air, right? So let's say right here, right? As you're coming down, if you time it back air between here and here, it will absolutely come out. You're in control of your character at this point. So right here, back air could have came out, right? So if he goes for his dash attack, best case scenario, you just hit him, obviously, but what would most likely happen here is you trade, and he gets sent away from you, you get sent off stage, but you get back to the stage and potentially on stage before he can ledge trap you.
Got it.
Right, so you're not looking to like reset neutral from that, it's just to not be ledge trapped.
Right.
Okay. Don't like that nair from the ledge. Let's see what we got here. Okay, I don't mind it. The fact that you got hit there, it's okay. He went for the dash attack. So the fact that you stood up there, I was going to say I don't mind it at all because you could actually fight your way out of the corner here.
Right. So not the nair part.
Yeah, not the nair. I don't mind this. So you notice he was dashing up as far as he is, and this is a classic roll bait like crazy. It's either, there are two baits here. It's either a get up attack bait or a roll bait. So he runs up, right, up to there, saying, please do a get up attack so I can come down right here, go for an F smash, go for a forward tilt, go for a dash attack, something. So he's trying to bait a get up attack. Then he goes back to the roll distance and just waits here. He's saying, okay, you're not going to go for a get up attack. Maybe I can catch you slipping and going for a roll. Right? If you rolled right here, this could have been a fair one into up air, right down to down smash. You could have dashed back, S smashed you. You could have gone for a down smash right here. A lot of bad things could have happened. So the fact that when you got up here, all you did was kind of stalemate him and say, I'm going to basically ego challenge you and say, I'm not scared of being hit off stage here. Right? So right here, I don't mind that you did this. From this point right here, I would have either gone for, I don't know what I would have done. I probably would have gone for forward tilt here. I might have gone for a down tilt just because you haven't done that really at all. Like just try and make him respect this range. Go for a down tilt right here. He's at down tilt range. Shielding right here would have been okay. And the reason why shielding is okay is if he happens to go for a grab and throw you off stage, then you kind of start up your layering for the ledge trap here. So next time you can get up and you can flicker your shield, then jump, flicker your shield, then spot dodge, flicker your shield, then go for a jab, not shield at all, go for an instant dash attack, go for a down tilt, something, right?
Yeah.
So there's more mind games involved fighting a better player. That's why I find that fighting better players is more structured and it's more enjoyable because it's like, okay, I can actually condition this person versus someone who's just doing random stuff.
Yeah.
So let me know that. So okay. So yeah, same thing again right there. So when you have that tech, I think we talked about this a little bit before. This right here into that's totally fine. When he's down this low, I want to see a down air here. Because if he rolls in like he does, down air catches him and throws him in front of you again. You do down air and you go for another dash attack. Or you could even go for a dash up down smash, or you can go for a grab if he techs again and rolls away from you. Right? So down air, like that's one of the things too. Nair is okay if he's a bigger character, but on the smaller characters or thinner characters, definitely go for down air. It gives you a hitbox closer to the ground and it'll send him exactly where you know he's going to go. Down air sends in front of you no matter what hitbox you get as base Joker. Right?
It's like I could place a nair with downer. That's actually not that shouldn't be too hard a replacement.
Yeah.
Because I've been starting to go for nair more as a tech chase read, but if I just place it with downer, that's just it's just easier. It also will help me implement downer more easier.
Yeah. And the thing is, we talked about this in the past, I think, as far as knowing what move you want to use for a specific reason, right? So instead of going for those nairs, like we were talking about, like with ledge trapping and going for back airs, getting those kills, right? So if you're going to go for a tech chase, with nair, he could get sent to the left or to the right, right? And you don't really know based on spacing. Sometimes you can finesse yourself and you're holding hard left. He rolls in, you hit him, but he goes hard right, and now the ledge trap is over. But with down air, he stands in front of you every single time. And if you hit him, period, then you can just keep that pressure going.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Low key, it also would give me an edge over him in a way because I don't see him use downer for tech chasing it that much. At least when he played against me. I'm not sure if he played against other people.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, he wasn't really using it for tech chasing. He was using it for movement and like a burst option. I was gonna say this is a really good forward tilt here. I like this a lot as far as the spacing. You got in position really, really quickly. You hit his shield, so he didn't like take damage from this, but he did nothing. Like you were able to move completely. So the spacing and just like this is hours spent basically when you're doing stuff like this. Where it's like I'm gonna automatically go to the spawn, throw it a forward tilt. So if he tries to rush in, you're gonna catch him, and he couldn't do anything to stop you. So just good spacing on that.
Thank you.
Oh, he got dragged down. He got nervous. He could have done something there. He caught you anyways, but it kind of is what it is.
Cover my option.
Yeah, out here, I think you throw out a gun right here. Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
Gun's not going to do anything for you. This could be. I wouldn't even go for like you could Rebels Guard this, I guess, and I think you do on the next one, which is it's totally fine, right? Like right there, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
So good that you adapted as quickly as you did, rather than trying to get like let's say fast fall under it or double jump over top of it or whatever. Rebels Guard is great. Even if it's a character that doesn't have an attack like that, like it could even be Sephiroth with his fair coming out there. Shooting him doesn't do anything for you really because it has no knockback, right? Or no real knockback at that range. So I would just get rid of that gun entirely unless you're trying to stall. If you're trying to defend yourself with the gun, it doesn't really do much for you.
Okay.
Good recovery there. Good stall with the up B. Yo, he's sick? Okay, I'm sad. You had that, bro. Oh man. So how did you get out of that? I think you might have been a little slow on the up smash. I don't know then. I guess what you could have done. Let me see.
Grab?
I guess, but like, now my entire reality is shattered, bro.
Uh,
Because I feel like you could have. There's nothing you could have done then. That doesn't make any sense. Because like, is it because he's too low percent? Maybe because like that still doesn't make any sense. Because
that's another thing I was thinking about now that I'm looking back at this. Like maybe he was too low percent.
Yeah, I guess so. Because like, there's no other way to make this true or not true. Because I know on certain characters like on Bowser and Wolf, it doesn't work because when you pull them down to the ground, they put their hand on the ground. Yeah, and they low profile it just by being alive. Yeah. So I guess it's because your percent was his percent was too low, which is even more of a pain. Right there, he kind of he put the mix on you right there with his. Yeah. So right there, I know
called me out.
Yeah, it's like a last hit for you. So this situation when you jumped. Right here, what I would have done after that, at least for me, because I know what happens after fair one most of the time is up smash, and you just did it to him, right? So you did fair one into the drag down to up smash. So if he was going to go, let's say for the exact same combo, what he's trying to go for here was the fair one. So if you did jump, it would have brought you down to the ground. He would have like been able to jab block you technically. So you could have done that into just straight into up smash, or if you just drop shield, he would have popped you up. He would have had to go for the up air though. But I'm assuming something's going to be coming out right here after a fair one. Either up air or up smash is going to be in this spot. So I'm going to try and leave this spot. If I roll away and I get hit by a dash attack, then fair play on his part 'cause he's not autopiloting there. But as far as jumping right here, he's probably going to go for something or vertical just because that's how fair one typically works, right?
Yeah, I should have known that.
Because yeah, you basically almost did the exact same thing. So you have the fair one, up air, then the up smash, and he goes for fair one right here. Had this hit you, it would have put you on the platform, I'm pretty sure, at this percent.
Yeah.
In which case,
I would have been.
Yeah, he didn't even call you out for jumping. He just did it for that. Fair one, he was thinking fair one's going to hit you. You're going to miss your attack. I'm going to hit you with up smash. That's probably what he was thinking. Because he ran under the platform too. So he called you out, but you kind of made him look better than he was trying to be, if that makes sense.
So had I just sat in shield, I would have been fine.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing too.
Regardless.
One of the biggest things about Joker is he doesn't really have kill throws. Like down throw doesn't kill for a super long time. Same with back throw as well. And now 120, you're not dying from anything. You can even DI towards the blast zone, and he can forward throw you, and you're not gonna die.